Down in the valley where the girls get naked. If you throwing bands, then you know she go shake it. 1, 2, check 'em. 3, 2, check 'em. These niggas grind hard, but these bitches grind hard. What's up, Rockstars? It's Rocks coming to you today with a review for PValley Season 2, Episode 1, you guys. So our girls and guys are back. It's been a long ass time. Surprisingly, you guys, even with the time that they've been away because of COVID, the pandemic, all of that, bitch, I remember everything, which rarely happens, which means that I was really invested in this show. Okay. So I am really hoping that we have a really good season 2. The season opener was interesting. It was good. A lot of stuff that they covered. So, you know, it was a lot going on, but it looks like we're going to be off to a pretty good season, y'all. I'm looking forward to seeing Uncle Clifford and the girls and what they can do. Oh, and of course, we got to throw in Haley or Autumn, excuse me. So anyway, you guys, supposedly, even though the show aired on Friday this week, really the show will be on Sunday. So I think they're probably going to re-show this episode on Sunday night, tomorrow, and then next Sunday we'll begin the regular Sunday rotation. I don't know why they did it on Friday. Somebody sent me an article. I didn't read it, but I guess they was trying something new. Maybe because it was Friday night, people would maybe have like a P-Valley party, and maybe, you know, that's what they were hoping for. I don't know. Fridays always seem like a bad night for a show to debut to me. So I was hoping that it wasn't going to be regularly on Fridays, and thank God it's not. Sunday night is the best night for P-Valley. So with no more further ado, the review, shall we? All right, you guys, so the show opens with a birthday party going on. It's at night, though, and it's for kids. I'm not understanding what's going on. We see Darnell. I said, is that Darnell from The Shy? What the hell he doing? One thing Stars is going to do is they recycle their actors, honey. Them people will show up on anybody's show as long as it's on Stars. I ain't mad. Anyway, so Darnell is there with the kids and the wife, and the kids is driving him crazy, and maybe the wife too. So he grabs his keys, say he'd be back. Okay, he gets in the car, and he's driving down the street, and he sees a billboard, and it's over Pastor Patricia Woodbine. Okay, you guys, look like she opened her church, Breath of Life. And it's a billboard that's inviting people to the church. Right underneath the billboard is a woman, scantily clad. Okay, she's got one of those big arrows that the tax people, you know, set somebody out there on the corner to flip around. Okay, she got one of those. And she's like, yeah. Trying to get his attention. How about you, instead of going to the Breath of Life with Patricia Woodbine, you know, take it on down to the Pank. Okay. And when somebody is twirling an arrow such as she, how can you resist? So he drive on down to the Pank. Okay. When he pulls up to the front, it's Autumn and Big L. And I was surprised to see Big L, considering Big L ran in the last episode. I'm not sure exactly. Wasn't he gone? Like, I don't know how he made it back into the fold. That's one part that I don't remember. But if I remember correctly, when everything was going down, Big L ran. So I was surprised to see him there. Anyway, old boy is going to get his money's worth. Okay, it's a car wash, it's hot wings, and it's titties in your face. So if you want that, you know what, drive on down that way. So he pulls into the car wash, and when he pulls up and his lights focus on a person, is Uncle Clifford. He's like, oh, hell no. This ain't what I came to the Pank for. And when he throw the car into reverse, Uncle Clifford stopped him and said, don't run from it. I need you to come deep inside these walls. And old boy is intrigued. Well, he pulls in a little further, and it is women in cages dancing, and he paid for a car wash, right? Well, that's what he's getting. It's a whole bunch of women, okay, again, scantily clad, and they washing his car. They all on top of the car, all on the windows. There's bubbles and suds and water. Him getting excited inside the car. You guys remember, we are in the middle of a pandemic, so got to keep the distance. So he's in the car, they outside the car, they humping the car, he getting excited, child. And then the coup de grace is Mercedes. Honey, Mercedes is actually up on the pole, and she's swinging it around, and she's giving them a show. And damn it, that's quite a bit for a car wash. I was impressed. When I was watching it, actually, I thought it was a dream sequence. Like, I couldn't figure out exactly if this was really happening, because it was like kind of dark and it was kind of dreamy and everybody was kind of talking kind of strangely. And I was just like, is this real or for fake? So anyway, Darnell is enjoying himself, and then Clifford knock on the window. Okay, here goes some weed wangs for you on the house. They still making them weed wangs. And passes him a few wipes for the dashboard. Looked like Mr. Man was a shooter. So Pussyland is what we call in the place. Not quite the Pank. Like I said, the Pank is closed. Okay, so we got to make do with what we can. After they finish their little show, Mercedes and Autumn are talking, and it apparently Mercedes been nursing like this sore, stiff, hurt shoulder. And Autumn is telling her that she needs to get it looked at, but of course Mercedes, cantankerous, don't never want to listen to nobody, well, she's fine. It's time to pay everybody for their services, so Autumn sends everybody their little money, I guess, through Cash App, and Mercedes is looking at it like, are you sure you sent me everything? Yes, girl, everything. Of course, we know that Mercedes is always complaining about her money, and this time is no different. She been working her ass off there. Okay, she should be making more money, at least more than Toy, no pole dancing ass. And Toy was like, what? Okay, so of course Mercedes want to fight the girls there, and she's salty. She's just salty. Okay, she can't understand why Big L is getting the cut. Big L said he give contributions through his weed wangs. Uncle Clifford was like, Mercedes, now you know that at the Pank, we put it in the pot and then we split it, evenly amongst everybody. Well, Mercedes don't like it that way. Damn it, people are coming for the Mercedes experience. And then they leave with the Lincoln. And so everybody is in a fucked up mood. And Mercedes tried to make it plain for him. All y'all hoes better be happy that I've been working here at the Pank for y'all asses. Okay, because I'm the one that's bringing the boys to this yard, this milkshake right here. If it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't be making shit in this pandemic. So again, more Mercedes complaining. Nobody is really paying her much attention, but you know what they are paying attention to? The TV. And on the TV, we see Lil Murder and Keyshawn. They got a video, you guys, for Mississippi Pride. M.I. cricket letter I. Y'all remember that song was a jam. Ooh-wee. I still remember that finale like it was yesterday. That shit was, oh my God, just so live. Anyway, they on there and they like, oh, look at Keyshawn. Oh, look at Murder, And Mercedes got her feelings about Keyshawn, and of course Uncle Clifford got his feelings about Murder. So at first he's looking up there at the video, and he kind of getting taken in, and then he was like, oh hell no. Okay, he go up there and he changed the channel. He don't want to see none of that shit in the Pank ever again. Y'all done forgot Uncle Clifford's rule number 45.22. He cracks me up. Leave your baby daddy drama at home, and especially if your baby daddy is white. Jupiter, I hope you ain't got no damn baby daddy drama. Well, Jupiter don't even know her baby daddy, so there's that. So, as usual, the Pank has their little family of strippers. And Clifford, security, and all of that. Later on, we see Uncle Clifford and Big L and Autumn in the room, and they are definitely feeling the effects of the pandemic. Even though the Pank has been able to kind of, struggle along, shit ain't been easy. Okay. Now, how much money do we still have in the bank? That's what Autumn want to know. Big L tell her $25,000. What? Okay. Now, she done gave Uncle Clifford this money. He had to pay off that damn bad loan that he had, remember? He got to pay the dancers. And, okay, so that should leave us somewhere around $100,000. Like, where's the rest of the fucking money that I gave you? He was like, damn it, he had to make, something out of nothing around here. He had to build up this car wash and all of this stuff. It's been hard trying to make sure that the Pank stayed above ground. Autumn apparently had given him 15% ownership in the club. He feel like he should have more money. He kind of feeling like how Mercedes is feeling. Tensions is high. Pandemic has affected everybody. The bottom line is in the red. Okay, Autumn is feeling it. But we gotta make sure that the Pank does what it does. Okay, outside you can hear the girls. They all out there celebrating. Clifford's like, what the hell is going on out here? Okay, he rushes out there, and on the news they're saying that the lockdown is about to end. About to open back up. Everybody is excited. It's a new day in Chucalissa, y'all. Okay, the Pank about to be back open. Then we find out that they done killed off the mayor. I guess Katori Hall was like, you know what, Isaiah, you more trouble than it's worth. Okay, and it's too bad though, because this show was probably one of the ways that he could have kind of got back in good with the black folks and their graces, because honey, Isaiah then got on everybody's fucking nerves. But nope, it looks like they have killed him off, so we won't be seeing the mayor anymore. He died from COVID. But now that the mayor is dead, what's going to happen with these casinos? Because remember, we wanted the casinos to open to bring some more money back into the state, into the city, and so that people can start thriving again. So now what? Now, speaking of the casinos, we see a woman getting home from work. Okay, she probably works at a hospital, because she is totally sanitizing. You know how they were saying that the workers would come home, take off all of their clothes, immediately get into the shower, not interact with their family until they completely sanitize themselves. So that's what she's doing. Okay, when she gets out of the shower, and she wants to, I guess, fix her little cup of coffee or something, she reaches for some milk in her refrigerator down there, and it's none there. So she goes upstairs, and turns out it is Andre's wife. All right. She didn't look nothing like how I remembered her looking, because at first I was just like, who is she? Okay, but she goes upstairs. Andre up there playing video games. Okay, what the fuck you been doing all day? All right, I thought you said you were gonna have almond milk in my refrigerator down there. Oh baby, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, he ain't been doing nothing. Apparently Andre ain't working. He's the pandemic, like I said, so he home playing video games all day. She was like, I've been calling. You haven't answered the phone. Like, what's going on? Okay, she picks up his phone. She's like, I see Eloise has called you 7 times. Even Haley is called. Who's Haley? Okay, my condolences. And so he takes the phone like, okay, what is going on? He calls Eloise back and finds out that the mayor done kicked the bucket, y'all. And he is just like, oh my God. All right, now he got to get back down there to Chuckalisa. And his wife is like, no, you cannot go. Remember, we in a pandemic. All right, we ain't really sure how this shit is spread. She was like, you cannot leave me. Like, you asked me how my day was. I told you it was good because I lost 7 people, okay, instead of the 12 that died the other day. Like, no, you can't go. And he was like, baby, I promise I'm going to be careful. I'm going to, stay away from the people. I'll wear my mask, but I got to go down there and pay my respects. And since she's so busy, I guess she won't be able to go with him. I was like, Andre, you gonna go look up old Haley while you down there? Now, one monkey don't stop no show. We see Pastor Patrice Woodbine. Okay, she can't have church inside of her building, but she can have it out there in the parking lot. So people out there in their cars, she walking up and down in between the cars as they're parked, I guess spreading the good word and making sure she gets her donations. Now, jumping over to Lil Murda. We see Lil Murda and DJ Never Scared. They are at his house and they going over some beats, some music, DJ Never Scared is playing some song and Murda's like, yeah, it's a little too twinkly. We need to change it up a little bit, so he starts playing the beat. Y'all know he's one of those street players that plays the paint jugs in real life. He used to play the the paint buckets upside down. You know how you see the kids playing those? Okay, well, he does that. So of course in the show he's playing it. He got the beat. He's doing his rap or whatever, and DJ Never Scared is like, oh shit, that's bumping. Okay, nigga, let me find out you don't even need me. Okay, he's like, you didn't know I could do that, did you? Like, they think that Mississippi Pride was hitting. Wait till they get a hold of this one. And this song is about him getting up out of the damn ghetto. Okay, getting up out of there, getting rich, and leaving Chuckalisa. After they finish, he sit down, pick up his cell phone, and he sent a text message to Uncle Clifford like, damn, nigga, like, it's been months. You just not gonna respond to any of the text messages. And, he kind of scrolls up and down their former thread, and you can see, where shit went bad right after all that shit went down at the Pink, and they ain't been able to get it together since. So, he's feeling like he's still missing his girl. He asked Never Scared, he said, you heard the Pink is about to open up, are you going back down there? He was like, shit, they ain't gonna kill me up in there. He said, did you talk to Uncle Clifford? And Murda was like, why would that nigga be talking to me? Because that's the love of your life, maybe. So I guess the people in general still don't know about Uncle Clifford and Murda. So anyway, there's a knock at the door. He goes to the door, it's his connect, okay? Go on, shake his hand, give him the money, get his drugs or whatever. And then while he's standing out there, this car, kind of sketchy, starts driving up real slow. Okay, so Murda got his gun in his back, in his waistband in the back. So he kind of put his arm back there like this, just in case some shit about to pop off. But it was just a Well, we don't know, but they look pretty sinister to me. But he was like, hey, when you gonna put out your next, your next song? Okay, we need something other than Mississippi Pride. And Murder was like, it's coming. It's coming. And he was like, okay. But like I said, they look sinister. And one of them kind of look up there at Murder like, and I was like, Murder, now you done got popular. You on TV. You got a video. But that's the thing. You still be broke. All right. He gonna have to move from over there though. Because, honey, you can't be out there and motherfuckers just driving up to your house and everything thinking you have maybe more than you do have. So, yeah, shit is getting a little dangerous for Lil Murder. Now, seems that Autumn is staying with Mercedes while she tried to get on her feet and figure out somewhere to go. Autumn's trying to sleep, and Mercedes is in there. First, I thought she was in there with Maine, but no, Maine is in jail, you guys. So, turns out she's in there getting to know herself with a purple dildo. So I was like, girl, you was having a good time with that dildo. I mean, all of that. Girl, that was a whole lot you had going on in there. She was just like, right when she feel like she gonna get off of her celibacy thing, then Maine find himself in jail. But as soon as his ass get off of jail, she jumping on that. Okay. Well, anyway, Autumn was like, girl, I thought about what you said. How you have been bringing a lot of work to the Pink. So I am gonna negotiate that you get a cut off the door. And she was just like, that's all I'm getting? Yeah, girl, that's all you getting. Autumn was like, girl, I know you got bills and we do put a lot on your shoulders. We rely on you a lot. Okay, so what I've decided is, to take a little pressure off. We're going to hold some auditions and bring some new girls in there. And the Mercedes like, oh, hell no, I ain't said that. Who said that we needed to have some new girls? Okay, that's more money out of her damn pocket as far as Mercedes is concerned. And Autumn was like, girl, come on now. Even Beyonce needed her Kelly and her Michelle. And Mercedes ain't feeling it. You know what? I'm going to whoop these damn, no dancing, non-pole dancing ass girls into shape. Don't worry about it. She got Toy in them. She going to get them together. Autumn is just like, well, we got to do something. Because Gidget left as soon as her mama died. And Keyshawn, oh, you can't even say Keyshawn's name in Mercedes' house. Okay, that bitch shot at family. Like, who does that? Okay. Well, Autumn is like, we got to do something. Because we got to open up and we got to have some girls on the lineup. Well, don't bring nobody in. Mercedes got it. Now, speaking of Keyshawn, we see Keyshawn. She's on the pole at the house. And it seems that Keyshawn has been making a pretty good living on social media. You guys know that the sex industry boomed when pandemic hit because now these people could do things in the comfort of their own homes. It was safer for them and you could get way more eyes on you, way more views than normal. So she's in there, she's doing her dance, and then when she finished her pole dancing, she tells them, to make sure they come back. So I guess she does this regularly. When she goes into the other room, we see Derek. I was like, girl, you still with this fool and the baby. Okay. And he was like, you had 400,000 viewers at the time. She was like, oh, you was watching? He's like, I'm always watching. I was like, see, that's why you need to not be with his stupid ass. Okay. Anyway, Derek ain't working, but Derek got an interview set up, but he can't go because Keyshawn has another live that she got to do. And, he getting sick of this. Like, he can't just be sitting home with the baby and everything. And she was like, it's just temporary. Okay, until this COVID thing is over. I was like, girl, COVID ain't never going to be over, but you don't know that yet. Once the COVID is over, you're going to be back at the shop. I'm going to be back on the pole at somebody's club. Everything's going to be fine. But he was like, no, you ain't never getting back up there, in no club. Okay, so Derek and Keyshawn still ain't on the same damn page. Now, Mercedes still has her Chuckalisa challengers, still trying to keep the group together, even though they can't get together live. They on Zoom. Okay, and she's telling them that the lockdown is about to open back up. The world is about to open back up. We're going to have practice next week. And a couple of the girls was like, my mama said that we can't afford it. Another girl was like, my mama didn't say we couldn't afford it. She just said that she ain't letting me come back until everything dies down. Okay, so now Mercedes got a little problem. She ain't even, her girls aren't even coming back. It looks like it's just gonna be one of the girls there, Terica and Mercedes. And Mercedes is like, it ain't even gonna be Terica because her mama ain't gonna let her come either. But back at the Pink, we trying to get it together. All right, getting the rooms back together. Big L and Uncle Clifford is there. They done painted the room. That used to be the Boom Boom room. What was the name of that? Not the Boom Boom room. The room with all the clouds and shit. Right? Remember? They had to paint in there. And Autumn comes. And while she's looking around, she notices that there's some blood splatter on the wall. Okay, because you guys remember they killed her boyfriend in that room. Okay, and they didn't paint it over everything, but she was like, blood always comes through. Okay, paint the whole damn room red. But the paint is coming back, y'all. Now we see Murder. He go see his boy Wody. Wody. I can't even say it. Wody. Where you at, Wody? Wody. What the fuck does Wody mean? Like, how you spell it? Woahda? Wody? 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 Anyway, you guys, he at the funeral home because I guess that's where his boy worked. His boy is in the fucking casket. Like, why are you in the casket? Just weird. You know, and the guy, he talk all strange and all this. Anyway, Murder's telling him, like, we need you to get us, you know, he's his manager. So as my manager, I need you to make sure that me, you know, and we busy. Okay? Get out there and book some gigs. Shit is about to open up. And he was like, in the middle of a pandemic, you think people are going to be coming? He was like, yeah, Keyshawn had 400,000 people watching her. I was like, okay, well, that was for Keyshawn. Do you think they coming to see you or coming to see Keyshawn? Them niggas been on live watching her, you know, for months now. Well, Murder and DJ Never Scared been over there making music and they ready. All right, well, that's fine. But you know, if we go on tour, then you know what the draw is going to be, Keyshawn. We need to get Keyshawn on board. And the rumor is that her white boyfriend got her locked up at the house and won't let her go nowhere to do anything. Murder was like, I know, white, can you believe her, man? It's white, like, what the hell is going on? But Murder's whole thing is like, look, life is short. If we don't do this shit now, when can we do it? Okay, got to strike while the iron is hot. So come on, let's get this shit going. So he goes home, calls Keyshawn. She was like, nigga, where's my money? He was like, I'm gonna run you your money. Don't worry about it. Okay, but he calling her about, you know, them going on tour. Go out there and make it happen. Okay, we can just hit all of the cities in the South. And she was just like, I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Okay, because like we said, Derek, don't let her get her ass up out that house. So anyway, after she gets off the phone, she's sitting there playing with the baby and changing the baby's diaper. And when she throws the baby's diaper in the diaper pail, you know, something caught her eye or something. I didn't understand what had happened there. So y'all can explain that to me. Because she starts putting all the diapers in the diaper pail. Then she takes the diapers out of the diaper pail. I was just like, what is going on? I rewound that and everything and still didn't know what the hell was going on. So y'all explain that part to me. Now, Andre makes it into Chucalissa, goes to see his Uncle Daddy. Okay. The mayor, his mentor, I should say, who's in the casket dead with a pinstripe lime green suit with little red flakes or something in it. You know, Andre is overcome by emotion. Eloise tells him that, you know, that the mayor loved him like a son, even though shit did get kind of bad at the end. He's always talked about him, always loved him and everything. And asked him if he wants to be a pallbearer because they still need one more. You know, he had 5 kids. Now he got 6, just had another little baby. Got back with one of his baby mamas. Anyway, you know, could you be a pallbearer? And he was like, yeah, my wife don't really want him to be there. But, you know, Eloise, she hit him with the guilt and basically talks him into doing it. So he goes outside. Nigga gotta have a smoke to see how he gonna figure out how to tell his wife this one, and who should be out there but Autumn. Okay, and again, it was like dark and I was just like, is this a dream or what? Okay, she just appears out of the shadows. And you know, he saw her and he was like, you know, when I thought about you and when I said I would see you again, I thought I would slap you, but ain't no slapping because Andre loved him some Autumn. Okay, Haley, excuse me. And then they have a quick talk. She's talking about grieving her baby. She's still trying to grieve the baby. And he was just like, yeah, the mayor treated him like his, you know, that was his daddy, like the daddy he never had. He's there. He's going to help put him in the ground. He's going to go on about his business. And she was just like, funerals ain't even for the dead. It's for the living. All right. Give them a little knowledge and walk off. I was just like, now what is going to happen with Autumn and Andre? It's going to be more of them, okay, try to act like they don't want to mess with each other. And then the fume, y'all. Everybody got on lime green. Okay, I guess that was the mayor's favorite color. And you see everybody there, you know, Andre is the pallbearer, okay, whatever. Just as country as could be, y'all. Bless their heart. Clifford still live with Auntie, okay? And Auntie is calling for Clifford because she want him to go and get her some chitlins from the repast. I know that's right, Auntie. I ain't had my chitlins in the last damn year. Last 2 years, actually. She would go over there, but you know, Rona ain't letting her get out there. Uncle Clifford was like, I ain't going over there either. Shit ain't safe, you know, with this Rona. And she was just like, Rona is just a way for the white man to keep these niggas in the house. But the mayor's funeral is on TV and they watching, you know, them talk about the mayor and the impact that he's had on the city. Andre is actually the speaker. He's giving the eulogy. Okay, talking about the mayor's legacy and his memory for the city. And the aunt and Clifford, they watching it, and she was just like, nigga, you gonna go get my chitlins or what? Now, at the house, Keyshawn trying to get out the house. Okay, she just want to run to the store real fast, you know, just give her a little breathing space, you know, because Derek got her under his thumb, remember? But she's finally able to get out. She gets in the car. She's talking to Gidget on the phone, who lives in Arizona now. She was like, girl, you need to come on down here to Arizona because, honey, it is lit. We is doing a whole lot, okay, with her full ski mask on. Child, that corona had us doing all kind of craziness. Keyshawn is telling her, no, we not coming down there, you know, because things is going pretty good with her and Derek. You know, Derek even told her to go on and get outside and get a little bit of air. So she at the dollar store, and she gets out the car and she's walking up to the store and she sees Diamond. I was like, well, no, why Diamond ain't still at the Pink? Okay, well, Diamond now works at the dollar store as security, though. Okay, he making sure that motherfuckers that come to the store got their damn face mask on. So she walks up to him kind of slow, and he looks at her, and she was just like, you know, hey, Diamond. And he was just like, where's your mask at? And I was like, really, where's your mask? This is the height of the times. Like, nobody was walking around without a mask, okay? So, girl, you was really, okay, you tripping. She was just like, oh, I was just coming and running in, you know, just real fast and coming back out. And he was like, I can't let you go in the store without a mask on, okay? So then she tries to start apologizing. You know, everything happened so fast. And, you know, if you would have shot Derek, you know, do you know what would have happened? And he was just like, you know what, don't do that here. She was still trying to talk to me. He was just like, Keyshawn, get the fuck out of here and go back home to your white redneck baby daddy. You know he called me a gutter nigga? Okay, I wonder what he calls you. And she was just like, he would never say that. Girl, why do you believe that? You don't think that he would never say that, now do you? Then she tried to pull a nunu on him and try to bring that necklace around and give it back to him. He was like, you can keep that. Like, why would I want something back that don't even work? It was just like, didn't work for Nunu either. So she go back home, y'all. She just miserable. You know, she's in the house with Derek and the baby. The baby is crying and fussy, you know, in the bed. And she actually gets in the bed with the baby and she's just telling the baby a bedtime story. But, child, the story is kind of hood ratchet. But the way the angle was when they pulled the camera back, it looked like she was in a jail because she was in the crib with the baby. And that's probably how she feels about her life right about now. But jumping back over to Andre and this funeral. So after the funeral, you know, he's standing around, he's talking to the mayor's boys, and up walks Uncle Clifford in his finest lime green. Child, the shoulders was coming way out here. Like, where do Uncle Clifford even get these outfits from? He was sharp. Anyway, you guys, he walks on up and, you know, he just there to get the chitlins, okay, and making sure that the damn witch is dead. So he's asking Andre, you know, I got to worry about anything? You know, is my club going to be safe? Well, his and Haley's. Well, Andre tells him, yeah, the man is dead. You know, Andre started telling him how shit been tough. He was laid off. You know, he just came on down to Chuckalisa. He ain't had shit else to do. And while they talking, then up walks the interim mayor. He wants to give his condolences, okay? Talking about a fish out of water. They looking at him like, honey, you could have saved your time and effort and energy coming over here. Uncle Clifford was like, who would have ever thought that you would become the mayor of Chuckalisa? But now Uncle Clifford was just like, you know what? Him and Patricia Woodbine, you know, they got this whole referendum about these casinos, and damn it, maybe Clifford add his name to the damn ballot. You know, let's see how the people feel about that. And the interim mayor was just like, well, you know, I'm dedicated and I'm committed to, you know, still carrying out what the mayor wanted. All right, as far as these casinos are concerned. Of course, they don't believe him. They don't trust him because we know everybody wants that land. So they don't really believe him. And he was like, y'all know that family. And so they don't really believe him. Now, the interim mayor was just like, yeah, you know, I know that me and you had some times the last time we was together. He said, but you know, family business is always going to be a little touchy, a little dicey. But what I need you to do, Andre, is help us put a Band-Aid over all these old wounds. And Andre was like, hell fuck nah, bitch. Okay, I will help you nor your brothers do anything. So anyway, you guys, after that, Andre is walking around the house, looking around, you could tell he wants to stay. All right, he don't want to go back to that old mean ass wife. The love of his life is there in Chuckalisa. He's talking to one of the kids and they hear some shooting. He was like, what was that, an AR-15? Yeah, we hear those pretty often now. There is a knock at the door and Andre goes to open the door again. It's all dark and dreamy looking and there's a stack of money on the porch. He goes out on the porch and he's like, what's this about? And it's one of the brothers. Okay, this is a retainer. He wants to retain Andre because if that referendum about the casinos go through, they're gonna need some representation. They still want that waterfront property. And Andre was like, yeah, Clifford ain't selling though. And he was like, yeah, but the new owner might. So honey, Andre pick up the money. I was like, okay, Andre, look like you has got a job. Okay, you is back in Chuckalisa. Back over at Mercedes and Autumn, they at home. They watching What's Love Got to Do With It for the 100th time, and Autumn is all into it, like, put the phone down. This is the good part. And Mercedes is like, girl, we done seen this a million times. And she's scrolling on her phone and she sees that Autumn has put up a post on social media for auditions. She was like, bitch, didn't I tell you we didn't need no more dancers in the damn club? And Autumn was like, look, I'm trying to keep us from sinking, girl. Okay, as much as you do, you cannot carry this whole damn club. We need some more people. Mercedes is pissed at her and she was like, when I bought that fucking club, we didn't even have the pandemic. So I think somebody should thank me for keeping the club afloat with all of the shit that's happened since the pandemic started. Got a damn roof over everybody's head, lights on, people still working, and folks got somewhere to dance. Mercedes was like, well, what Uncle Clifford say? She said, Uncle Clifford ain't got no say. I am the fucking owner. Oh, why she say that? Now Mercedes was like, oh, okay then. Yes, sir, bossa. Okay, did you want something to drink, bossa? Should I get you? So she starts doing the whole little stepping Fletcher thing. And Mercedes is pissed. But I don't know what Mercedes thinks needs to happen here. Like I said, Mercedes always just became cantankerous and mad. And then lastly, you guys, we see Murder. He's at home. It's the end of the night. He's taking off his grill. He's looking in the mirror. Okay, that's the real man right there. Okay, with all the extras. And he gets a text message. I thought maybe it was from Uncle Clifford, but nope, it was from Keyshawn. And she was just like, okay, let's call it the Dirty Dozens tour. All right, 12 cities, 12 nights. And he starts smiling and he was just like, yeah. Okay, and then he starts, saying the words to his song, like, when I get the fuck up out of here, like, he got to get the hell up out of there. Like, coming out of the mud, you know what, he got to get out of there. And when he get rich, he gonna be the fuck up out of there. And I was just like, yeah, Murder, you got to get out of there because shit is getting dangerous. All right, you guys, so that's it. So it's funny because PValley kind of reminds me of like how Claws was when it first started. And this episode especially kind of reminded me of the beginning of like Claws season 2. You know how they had like some sort of like little dream sequences and things, even though this show didn't have any dream sequences. Anyway, the show still kind of reminds me of that for some reason. Like I said, I really hope that the show does well this season. They got a lot of pressure. People is all expecting the show to be fantastic. So a lot to live up to, but I think they can do it, you guys. Anyway, let me get off of here. It is Saturday. I don't normally do videos on the weekends. It's very difficult. So I am so glad that this show will not be coming on Friday nights. It will be on Sundays from here on out. So anyway, you guys, let me go. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.